Welcome to TOC Today, the television show of the Outreach Center in Morganton, made possible in part by Abley's Family Restaurant in Morganton. In this edition, you'll hear from one of the many local shelters and ministries that receives food and supplies on a weekly basis from TOC. We'll also talk with Mary Hewitt about the Fresh Start Education Center. You'll see what's new at the New to You thrift store from store manager Jan Hall. We'll also show you how moving, which is never fun, can be rewarding. But first, did you know that the Outreach Center supplies over 35 area nonprofit organizations and ministries with food and other products on a weekly basis? A couple of those ministries is the Flynn Home and the Meeting Place. Joe Marks of Burke Recovery and former executive director of the Meeting Place talks about his experience at the Outreach Center.
I came to Morganton about 6 years ago and got involved with the Flynn Home, which at the time was a halfway house for men, and the Meeting Place Mission, which was and still is a nonprofit that houses the homeless. One of the things that we did every week, we'd go out there and we would pick up essential things. We would pick up bread, we would pick up food, we would pick up toiletries when available. They would give us all the toilet paper that we needed. And you know, the amount of money that we were able to save to help somebody in a different direction, help somebody, give them a ride to a meeting, give them a ride to a job interview, that was tremendous, because that toilet paper it certainly adds up. And when you're dealing with houses, you know, 30, 35 people, plus all the bread that we would get, all the other essentials that we would get, and all the toiletries that we would get. The other thing that was really neat about the Outreach Center is that they would go out of their way to help absolutely every nonprofit, every person who was really not quite as fortunate in whatever way they possibly could. And we tried to give back as much as we could too. Anytime they needed help doing something, we would take volunteers out there and help. And you know, it's not only, when I see the Outreach Center, it's not only just food and organizations using it and people in the community who are less fortunate using it, but they also use their facility to help the schools, to help the kids. I mean, every year you can go out there and help stuff backpacks so that less fortunate children going to school have some notepaper, have some pencils, have some pens, have some crayons that they can use in a backpack that they wouldn't be able to afford. So the Outreach Center just does a tremendous amount for the community, and also does a lot for people who volunteer out there too, because the whole idea and the whole purpose of a lot, you know, in life is really to help our fellow man. And the Outreach Center not only does that, but gives others an opportunity to do that as well. Thank God it's here. Thank God that there are people that want to give back. Thank God there's some place for someone to get a loaf of bread, to get diapers for your children. It's a real blessing that the Outreach Center is here for the residents of Burke County, because of all the people they serve who need a lot of help.
Your donation to the Outreach Center touches so many lives, and you can donate right now securely online at theoutreachcenter.org. You know, there are needs all over the world, but why not start by helping those right here in your own community? You're watching TOC Today, the television show of the Outreach Center in Morganton, North Carolina. The goal of the Outreach Center is to not only supply food to those in need, but also to change lives through the Workforce Development Program and the Fresh Start Education Center. Last year, 375 individuals participated in those programs, and many not only gained valuable work experience and completed their GED, they also found jobs at places like Cracker Barrel, Lowe's, and area manufacturing plants. The director of the Fresh Start Education Center is Mary Hewitt.
The basic thing, we want people to get their high school diploma, which we have had over 200 diplomas since we've been here. We have several people in college right now, oodles who have jobs. We've had them from 16 to 79. Within Fresh Start, we have the GED program, which is made up of 5 subjects: reading, writing, science, social studies, and math. But before they get to those subjects, we have to get them reading to a certain level. They have to have comprehension skills, vocabulary study, spelling, whatever they need. We try to get them ready to go into the GED classes. I have had students come in that do not know their ABCs. We start with basic words. I have primary reading books, but if I can let them see their progress, then they just go for it. And then I have some excellent, brilliant students. I had one who made the speech at WPCC graduation this spring, who had been in special ed all of his school career. Nobody knew how smart he was, but we did. We found out. And he got his GED in 6 weeks. All we ask is they try their best, that they're faithful, that they take care of our materials, and we want them to be happy when they're doing it. If we can get them on our side and let them know that we care, we've got it made. I'd say over half of our students have tried somewhere else and they quit. And they said, I've got to do it. If I don't have a GED, I can't get a job, can't go to college. And they give us a chance. And thankfully, we've been very successful. I'll ask them, well, why didn't you finish up so-and-so? Or how was that class? And they just shake their head and said they didn't care. They just gave you work and you did it. But you guys care about what happens to us. You talk to us about our families and our dreams and aspirations, and gives us a lot of pleasure, and we go for it. It's the most rewarding, most fun thing I've ever done in my education career. One thing I do not understand is how more people don't know what's going on down here. I see people in my church. My circle is right now sponsoring 2 Fresh Start students to take their GED because the fees have gone up. People on the street, they know BUCM, but I want them to know the Outreach Center. More people are helped in more different ways here. It's just mind-boggling what goes on down here. And you see people and they got a smile on their face. You see people going in with their heads hanging down and coming out with food and a smile. You can't beat that.
Actually, I'm a dropout from 1993 to become a mother. So I've been out of school since 1993 off and on. I've went through several different places to try to get my GED, and it just didn't work out. I didn't feel comfortable dealing with the places, and also I didn't keep going. Fresh Start to me, I mean, I tell everybody about it because of the fact the first day I come in here, they made me feel welcome. No matter what, they made me feel smart, and that support me. Every single day, it's just little words that they give me. It's a real quiet setting. It's a real, I understand everything better here. And it's just, they support me, the little words. They tell me like they're proud of me and that I can do it, and just to, stick with it. And if I have questions, don't hesitate to ask. It just makes it a lot easier here, a lot more comfortable. Mary, oh, she is so sweet. I'm actually coming up with a poem for her. I write poems on the side. She's just so encouraging every single day. She just tells me how smart I am and that I can do it, and gives me the support. And then when I didn't come last week, she was worried and she called me, and that really surprised me when she called me, but it made me feel good and that she was, cares about me too. So I don't want to go into it yet. I am going to give it to her in a couple of days, but she had asked me to bring in some poems, and because she is such an inspiration to me, when the first day I walked in here, it hit me, and I've just been writing a little poem about her to tell her how amazing she is and how much support she gives me. Right now I'm going to take it one step at a time. I'm just getting my GED, and then I do have some things that I would like to do, such as counselor, being a counselor for support groups or for teenagers, and just I like the medical field, period. So it's just one step at a time. I'm doing my GED, I'm not pushing myself. So a special teacher, a woman of God with a smile always on her face, always willing to help others with love, kindness, and grace. A very supportive teacher she is in all that I do, always encouraging me to do my best, and what I feel I cannot, just let God do the rest. Every time I see her, encouraging words she does share, and to remind me that people do care. Her words lift me up, gives me confidence too, that I can get my GED and succeed in all I set my mind to. One step at a time, she tells me to take. We are all humans and we all make mistakes. Don't be afraid to ask questions, dumb ones, there is none. Just ask for help, I am here for you, hun. If there were more teachers like her, a better world this would be. Always with a smile on her face, full of support, love, and kindness. That's my teacher, my friend, Miss Mary.
To find out more about the Fresh Start Education Center, the Workforce Development Program, and all of the services offered at TOC, and also to make an online donation, visit theoutreachcenter.org. This is TOC Today, the television show of the Outreach Center in Morganton, and made possible in part by the folks who care about our community at Abley's Family Restaurant. Looking for the best food in Burt County at a family-friendly price? It's all at Abley's Family Restaurant in Morganton. You'll find the fabulous hot bar and breakfast bar, a great menu, incredible homemade desserts, excellent service, and plenty of satisfied customers.
We've been eating at Abley's since January the 3rd, 2005, the first day we were here. Been frequent customers since then. We really enjoy the variety and the quality and the friendly staff, and Wayne Abley's a good guy too.
Abley's is a great place to bring your family to, and a great place to sit down, relax, and get good service. So if you're looking for quality food and family atmosphere, Abley's is a place to be.
I like the decorations here. They're cool. Some of it's from a long time ago. And I like history.
The dessert is amazing. If you want ice cream or the chocolate cake, this is the place to get it.
The atmosphere is great, good service, good times.
Abley's Family Restaurant, 2115 South Sterling Street in Morganton. The Outreach Center could not survive without your support, and it also could not survive without the New to You thrift store. By shopping New to You, you are making a difference in our community. With a New to You update, here's store manager Jan Hall.
We're here to show you some very exciting things at New to You thrift store, all the fabulous things that have just recently come in. And what we have here is our shoe area, complete with all new inventory. And as I've mentioned before, each season we do turn our inventory so that we have what's the most current thing available and what's in need for right now. As you can see, we have a huge selection of absolutely fantastic boots. They're going really quickly, and fantastic shoes for any occasion you could think of. We have casual shoes, any color, any size, you name it, they are phenomenal. The boots won't last, I'll tell you that, because as soon as they come in, they go out. I don't know what it is about fall, but we women like our boots. Let me show you some additional items that have come in recently. And our fall purses are here. We're putting those out. We have quite a few name brand. We also have the little booty boots that are so cute right now. And just some fantastic selection. I'm very excited this year. I think this is the best collection of shoes and boots that, quite honestly, we've had here at New to You for quite some time. Come on in and check us out. As you know, we're always talking about our need for furniture here at the store. I would like to show you a very rare deal that came in just the other day. What we have is a phenomenal brand new hospital bed. Very rarely do we get such a nice medical supply unit. As you can see, it operates quite well, and I'm not sure if you're aware, these things retail for $895. We have a phenomenal deal on it right now at the store for $200. So absolutely nothing wrong with it. As you can see, it has every option, like a car almost, every option available with remote. And in the event of power outage, you don't have to worry about your loved one. There is a hand operation crank that will take care of anything that they may need. So if you know of anyone that's in need of a hospital bed, this is just an absolute deal. This is our week for beds, evidently. We have a fantastic antique bed. Now there's a lot of interest on Pinterest. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but it's a site you can go onto and get all kinds of creative ideas. And this would be awesome to refurbish for a child's room, teenager's room, anything like that. That's an old antique bed, metal, sturdy. So think about that when you're doing your hobbies and your crafts. In addition to this bed, we have a little updated version of a day bed. This is a phenomenal deal because as you realize, a day bed is not just a bed, it's also a sofa during the day, so you're getting 2 pieces of furniture for the price of 1. This is a phenomenal deal. We have it priced in the store right now for $65. Anybody can use an extra little bed in their home for company over holidays, a spare room downstairs. It's just a great piece of furniture to have. As you know, with all the furniture donations that you contribute to the store, everything that's given is a direct link to everything that we do here at the Outreach Center. All of our donations go right back into our food mission, which helps provide food for our local residents, and also our Fresh Start Education Center. The need for both of those areas is so strong that without your donations of furniture, clothes, books, anything, we just would not be able to make it the way that we want to provide for our community. So please remember, all your donations contribute not just to the store, but to the rest of the Outreach Center. You know, it's never too early to start thinking about the holidays and gifts for your family. I wanted to share with you something that I think would make a great gift for anyone. This is called a rocket grill, made by Sunbeam. It's brand new. I don't know if somebody got it for a gift and decided not to use it. Doesn't matter. It's brand new to us. You would love it. It does everything: frozen foods, fresh foods. It's a rocket grill, guys. Don't you want a rocket grill? You ladies, you need to come on in and think about this for you guys for Christmas. This would be awesome. Another type grill we have here that's brand new also is the smokeless tabletop grill. And as you can see, it'll do anything right inside. You know, we're getting ready to come up on cold weather, and why not do a little grilling inside? Another phenomenal gift. This one retails for $29.99. We have it right here in the store for $7.99. Can't beat that. And you know, in cold weather, we're always talking about food and gearing up for football games and things like that. This is a great little buffet server. Keep all your items warm for your get-togethers for football and Sunday afternoons. But as you can see, we get all kinds of new items in that make tremendous gifts. And don't hesitate, because what we get in today won't be here tomorrow. So if you see it today, you better come in. Another item we have here that would make a great gift is a seasonal change. So what we're doing is we're offering our personal misting fans for they retail for over $20. We had them for $10 through the summer season. We've marked them down to $5. They're brand new in the container. So think about your stocking stuffers, think about your teenagers, think about, it's never too early to be thinking about the holidays and Christmas. So come on in and see us and stock up for the holidays. We were just talking about seasonal markdowns, and I wanted to share with you that currently we have the turf fertilizer, and I think you can fertilize all the way through the fall season, but these retail for $15.47. We had them for $5 a bag, and right now the small amount that we have left are only $3 a bag. So That's a phenomenal savings we want to share with you. In addition, we just received some brand new ceramic tile. This is a great time of year to start thinking about sprucing up the home for the holidays. And these are phenomenal. They're the current style right now. So, like I said, go back to your Pinterest and other home improvement ideal stations. Check out what they're doing. Come on in, save a lot of money. You can buy what you need right here, from tile, anything from countertops to bathrooms, flooring, you name it. This is just a phenomenal donation from our corporate. So we're always excited to have that. I have some new flooring in, as a matter of fact. So, you know, you can never stop improving on your home. You know, that's just a given. We have new light fixtures, even have these fantastic, beautiful porcelain and brass doorknobs. They're a fantastic deal at $6. They're just phenomenal. I'm always amazed at what our corporate donors supply us with, and you can save a ton of money. You can build a whole new house if you want to, from top to bottom, here at New to You Thrift Store, with all the things that you can find here. So I encourage you to come in weekly. We do receive new items weekly, and like I said, as soon as they come in, they're pretty much going out the door. So come in and check out what we've got. You know, we're getting ready to come into cold weather, and what better things to do than snuggle up and read a really good book. And I want to share with you our phenomenal books section. We have books from every subject you can imagine. Cookbooks, financial books, relationship books, spiritual books. As you can see, I'm lined with books from top to bottom. And I'd like to put a shout out to any volunteer, anyone that would like to come in. It doesn't have to be a full day. If you have an hour to spare a week or 4 hours a week, it doesn't matter. If you would like to work with our books and help us keep organized and just share in the phenomenal experience of organizing and things like that, we would love to have you. Please call me, 439-9550. We need a book volunteer desperately. We need any volunteer desperately. We have positions for volunteers for anything in the store from, let's see, when the donations come in, you can go through those. You can go through the clothes if you like. If you like organizing merchandise from housewares to shoes, you name it. Our store is operated on a very limited staff. And of course, anytime you volunteer here at the store is a great benefit to us, the community, and to yourself. You get such a blessing by volunteering. So again, we're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. You pick the time, you pick the day, you pick what you want to do. Just volunteer. That's all we're asking. Just to give you an example of volunteering here at the thrift store, you saw the wonderful books. I'm going to give you a peek into the back room. So don't be frightened. It's a phenomenal process, and it has many possibilities. Think of it that way. This is our sorting room, and as you can see, our donations come through this room. They're dropped off in this area, and our volunteers are constantly going through each box, each bag, sorting, making sure that everything that goes back onto the floor is top quality. If we wouldn't buy it ourselves or we wouldn't use it, we're not going to put it out there for our customers. As you can see, we had a drop-off yesterday. This really is one day of donations dropped off. And it doesn't take very long for this area to become a mountain of donations. And we have everything from glassware, games, linens, clothes, toys. It all has to be hand sorted. And currently I have 2 volunteers working back here today, and there's just no way that we can keep up with all the donations that are constantly coming in with 2 volunteers. We need, in a perfect world, I would like to have at least 10 volunteers back here on a regular basis. So you can see this is so important to our community and for the benefit of all the Outreach Center to process these donations as quickly as possible. Again, I ask, if you have an hour, 2 hours, it doesn't matter. We can get a lot done in a very small amount of time. We just need the help. And call me at 439-9550. I'll work it out for your schedule, and you'll be a blessing to us and receive a blessing back. One of our highlighted features for this week is this wonderful curio cabinet. This is made by Thomasville. It's an older piece made here in America that you can tell is phenomenal in quality and design. You don't find these pieces very often anymore. It could be used for multiple purposes with the glass shelves and the lights to highlight anything you want to display, all your curio items, or you could use it for a serving piece in your kitchen with, you know, all your serving pieces. This is a wonderful little tray here, and it's phenomenal. We had it priced for $400. I currently have it marked down to $300, and it's a wonderful piece. And it would make a beautiful piece for anyone's home, and like I said, a multitude of places. So stop in and check it out. All right, we've been talking about the change in seasons and putting out the new shoes and boots and all the fall items. Wanted to let you know that we have clothes from junior size, very petite. You can tell this young lady is a small lady here with an Abercrombie & Fitch little shirt, currently priced at $3.95. Awesome deal here. And from junior or petite size, we also have our plus size ladies, okay? And we're gearing up for fall, so they're decked out in, you know, fall colors and ready for, you know, Saturday afternoon or, you know, anywhere, anytime. They're ready to go. And just want to make sure that, you know, we carry women's clothes from all sizes, plus petite, juniors. We have everything here in stock. We just want to thank you so much for shopping here at New to You Thrift Store. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to do all the things that we do for everyone here in the community. We are so thankful for everything that we receive, all the donations, all the monetary donations, all the blessings that we receive just by you coming in and sharing with us, and whether it's a need that you have or maybe a prayer. We're so glad to be here, and we're so thankful that our loyal customers come in frequently and support us and support the entire Outreach Center. Without you guys, our food mission, our education center, the entire organization wouldn't be possible. And again, if you want to volunteer here at the center, I can't express enough that it would be a blessing to us, but you'll also be blessed. And we thank you so much for your support.
You know, there are not many things that we do in life that is despised more than moving. It's never easy, but now you can take some comfort in that you can rent a truck and help those less fortunate at the same time. You can do that by renting at the new Penske Truck Rental Office inside the New to You Thrift Store at the Outreach Center. This office is operated entirely by the Outreach Center, so you really can rent a great Penske truck and help make a difference in someone's life. With more details, here's the Outreach Center CEO, Holly Johnson.
One of the newest things we have going on here at the Outreach Center is our Penske truck rental. When you need to rent a truck, come down to the Outreach Center and rent a Penske truck, because not only does it help you in your move, but it also helps those who are less fortunate. You can support the Outreach Center by renting your Penske truck right here at the New to You Thrift Store at the Outreach Center. Just come to this counter. You can reserve your truck by calling the number on the screen. You can go online and do an online reservation, or you can show up here at the Outreach Center at the New to You Thrift Store. For more details, call the number on your screen and come and support the community every time that you need a truck rental.
thank you for watching TOC Today. This show is made possible in part by Abley's Family Restaurant in Morganton.